Life as we know it had to evolve over billions of years to become as complex and as fascinating as it is today.
So you may be wondering, where do all the forms of life that we know and love come from? Well, to answer this question, scientists propose the theory of abiogenesis, and this theory explains how complex organisms like you and me evolved from abiotic molecules. Before I delve into the theory, allow me to explain what early Earth was like to provide some context.
Earth's first atmosphere was thick with water vapor and compounds such as carbon dioxide, methane, ammonia, hydrogen, and nitrogen, as well as its oxides, and these were released from volcanic eruptions.
Water vapor condensed to form oceans, hydrogen molecules escaped to space, and no life could be found anywhere. Over 3.5 billion years ago, chemical and physical processes worked hand in hand to produce the most primitive forms of life.
Abiogenesis begins with the abiotic synthesis of small organic molecules such as amino acids and nitrogenous bases. These may have formed near volcanoes or deep sea vents. It is likely that regardless of where they formed, the synthesis of organic molecules from abiogenic materials could only occur in the presence of an external energy source of some kind. The next stage in the creation of life was for these small organic molecules to combine into more complex macromolecules. A study conducted in 2009 confirmed this step was possible, as it revealed that the abiotic synthesis of RNA monomers can occur spontaneously from simple precursor molecules. These larger spontaneously generated molecules were then packaged into protocells, which are just extremely simple precursors to cells. Protocells are essentially droplets with membranes that maintain an internal chemical environment that is different from their surroundings, granting them the capability for simple metabolism, reproduction, and homeostasis. Essentially, all that happened next was that these protocells continued to evolve until self-replicating molecules emerged that made inheritance possible. To clarify, we don't really know the exact nuances of how life has arisen from abiotic matter. However, what I've explained is the most plausible theory, supported by the work of many scientists, who I'll introduce now. J.B.S. Haldane and Alexander Oparin each independently proposed ideas that are collectively termed the Oparin-Haldane theory. Haldane believed simple organic molecules formed first and were present in large quantities in Earth's early oceans. From there, he proposed that they became increasingly complex until they eventually developed into cells. Oparin believed life evolved from coercivates, microscopic aggregates that can absorb and break down compounds from their environment. In 1953, Harold C. Urey and Stanley Miller put the Oparin-Haldane theory to the test. In their experiment, they successfully produced organic molecules in an environment that stimulated the conditions believed to have been present on early Earth.
In short, research conducted by these brilliant scientists, as well as others in the field, is the reason why we have a pretty good picture of how life evolved into complex organisms, from quite literally gases, water, and energy,